Hey everybody, it's Brandon the Weekend Cruiser, where I go on a weekend cruise just about every weekend. And this time I am on a 7-night Oasis of the Sea sailing in Aqua Suite 2-bedroom 9330. So that is correct. You heard that I finally got to stay in my first 2-bedroom Aqua Suite. And I gotta share with you my thoughts on this room. Now, I will give you the full room tour, so we're gonna do a walkthrough of it. And I'm going to probably wind up pointing out a lot of things that I don't care for in this room. Now, to cut to the chase, I would not book this room again. It feels a little dated. It feels a little old. It's got some things going on with it that just aren't really up to par. And there's a lot better options on this cruise ship at a lower price point, such as the Crown Loft Suite, which I'll post the tour here, which is a fantastic room. And there's even some 1-bedroom Aqua Suites that, probably are a better layout than this one. Unfortunately, I don't have videos of those to share, but from what I've seen and from what my friends have told me, they would be a much better fit than this 2-bedroom Aqua Suite. Now, the good news to the 2-bedroom Aqua Suite is it does come with the Star Class benefits. So that's going to give you a ton of additional value and features that are going to come with the room. And I'm going to do a whole other video just talking through what the Star Class benefits are. So if you're looking at a cost analysis of is the 2-bedroom Aqua Suite really worth it, you got to factor in a lot of those freebies that you might wind up purchasing anyway into your equation. So with that, everybody, let's jump into the room tour of Royal Caribbean's Oasis of the Seas 2-bedroom Aqua Suite 9330. All right, so here is the outside of the 2-bedroom Aqua Suite 9330. I'm calling this out because, number one, a lot of what you're going to see in the room is for my friend Sean's 40th birthday party. So some of the decorations have been taken down, but you're still going to see a lot of those in the cabin. And also to call out that you are at the very end of the ship. So you are by the Aqua Theater. If you need to go anywhere, you're going to have a little bit of a walk. It does make this hallway extremely quiet, but you are going to be a long ways from being able to do anything. Coming in, because it is a 2-bedroom, you're going to see that you are going to have a hallway into your room. So you've got your light switches over here on the left, a little bit different setup than traditional suites where they have the dimmer switch. But you're going to walk in and you're going to see your first bigger hallway further down there. But here to the left, you're going to have your first closet. So this is a very small closet that honestly we missed for the first day or two. But you're going to have a nice little coat closet here. And you're going to have a safe up at the top. This is the one that I've been using. I'm not a huge fan of it because I can barely reach it. And I definitely can't see what's actually in there. So hopefully I'm not going to leave anything behind in the safe. Heading into the first restroom. So this is for the secondary room. You're going to have your thermostat here on the left. And then you're going to have your bathroom here. Now, it's a bit of a tight squeeze. There's not that much counter space. You see that they've got the open shelving to the right, which you all know at this point that I am not a huge fan of, and a little bit of storage down below. My biggest gripe with this room, honestly, is going to be this shower. So it does have the upgraded glass, which I really do appreciate, but it is extremely small. So when you step into the shower, it's a square space, but the nozzle points into the square space. So I'm constantly bumping into the wall and quite frankly making a mess of the bathroom because water is just going everywhere outside of the shower. The stripping here as well doesn't do a really good job, and you'll see that it doesn't even exist down at the bottom. So if you point that shower head towards your shower door, you're going to flood the bathroom like I did several times. So I had maintenance come out here and work on it. It still does it a little, but it's not as bad as it was. Turning back around, you'll see the master bedroom. So this is the nicest primary bedroom of the two. So it does have its own balcony door. Walking out to the Aqua balcony, it's going to have the king size bed. My friends order a ton of extra pillows because they just love pillows. Know that this room does come with upgraded linens and upgraded pillows. I'm not sure that I'm one of the people that can tell the difference there, but others certainly can. In the shelving, you're going to have a fridge in this room, and it has that built-in door that opens with the door, which I love. Shelving all around the television. and you're going to have a lot of drawer space here. This is a bit of a tight squeeze. I'll show you, the depth there. It's, what is that, 1.5 feet, maybe 2 feet. So walking through here is a bit of a tight squeeze. You're going to have your vanity mirror for the primary bedroom, and you do have really good storage behind the mirror. So if you need additional places to put things, this is going to be a great fit. You'll notice that my friends also come with a fancy little plug down here. This is one that is approved by the cruise line. So I'll post a link to one of the plugs that you can buy. So if you're looking for additional adapters, I'll link some below that you can take a look at and see if they might meet some of your needs for coming on a ship. You're also going to have 2 in-style tables, and there is a plug back here. So that is great information if you want to plug in. It is all the way in the back. You're going to need to manually pull out the nightstand to make that happen, but you can get to the plug, and you can see some of the birthday decorations in the room. Coming back here, you're going to have your primary bathroom. So you're also going to have another beautiful porthole. So this room has plenty of amazing views. You can look any direction laying in your bed and see outside. You're also going to have a thermostat for this room directly beside the bathroom as well. And walking into the bathroom, you see that it's a beautiful granite, which I really like. Good counter space. The toiletries are still going to be left out, so that is open shelving, and you're going to have a little bit of space down below too. For this one, you guys know that I always call out that this is a huge step up. So if you look at this tub here, that's what, 3 feet high? Maybe not 3 feet, like 2.5. But it is a huge step up on this ship. And I'm actually going to get into the shower for this one to show you how much space you have from the top of your head. So you can see, I'm what, 5'11", 6 foot. There is no space at the top of my head. So you do max out very quickly in the shower at about 6 foot. If you are taller than that, you're not gonna fit. If you're coming in at 6'4", 6'5", this bathroom is just not gonna work for you. So just make sure that you do keep that in mind if you're looking at booking this room. You're gonna have the primaries closet here. So these do have the neat little buttons where you can push them in. They lock them just to give it a little fancier look. And you're going to have good storage in here as well. The lights traditionally turn on when you open the cabinet, but apparently that's not happening in this one. And you have your second safe for the master, or for the primary bedroom. This room also has really good lighting to it. I don't have it on because it's pretty bright right now. But you see that it is a very good size room. Coming outside of the primary, you're going to see the bigger secondary closet. So this is the one that I've been using as I'm in that secondary bedroom. The light does come on in this room, which is very nice, so I can see in here, and plenty of great storage for my items. Going into the secondary bedroom, you'll see that it is a interior style room, so it is on the small side. And you've also got the bunk beds, which are not recessed in the ceiling as they are in other rooms. They are actually on the side of the wall. The bed is a full king-size bed still, and you're going to have 2 nightstands on each side with the phone on the right-hand side. There is no USB connection in the phones on this ship. Do want to point that out. And I do not have electrical outlets behind the bed on this room. It's only in the primary. The 2 light switches on the left-hand side, one operates the main lights in the room, and one is going to do the other section, or do the main light that is right there. Now, I did have to call to have one of these fixed. It was broken when we came in, but they were always glad to do that. Now, I want to show you how much room you have between the bed and between walking to where you're at. So you see, not that much space. So if you're trying to get to the bed, you do have to turn to your side. You are not able to turn and walk the normal way, so you have mobility issues. And sneaking through the bed, this might not be the best fit for you. But you do get to see my vanity. I do have things here as well because the bathroom couldn't hold all of them, so I brought a few things in here. Not as good of storage as the primary behind the mirror, but I do still like having that storage there. You're going to have your room service menu, a couple of drawers in here, And this is going to be additional storage. No refrigerator in this room itself. And a fairly small TV, but it'll get the job done. And my mixers and elixirs, I know you guys have always liked seeing, what supplements I'm bringing on board. They are stored up there. Coming down into the actual living room, the sheer fact that, I'm staying in a cabin that has a living room is fantastic. Actually, before I move on from the secondary bedroom, let me tell you another reason I'm not a huge fan of this room. This room gets horrible internet reception. So it is in the very back of the ship. So we do not get any Wi-Fi in either of the two bedrooms, none, zero, zilch. Sitting here in the living room, we get very limited connectivity. If we want connectivity, you will see that us standing or congregating in the hallway by the door, and we'll open the door if we want even better reception. But that's where we've been standing to get reception on our phones. It is horrible in here. So even though Star Class comes with a free internet package for everybody, you don't actually get Wi-Fi in the room itself, which is not a good fit. But in the living room, you do have an amazing size TV. So if you have a family that loves watching movies, you can certainly do that. And I don't know if you could see outside right now, if the camera will adjust, they're actually playing a movie outside on the Aqua Suite. So a lot of different options that you can go and watch movies. You're going to have plenty of drawer space here as well. If I just pop one of these open to show you. So you can sleep 2 more people out here in the living room. And I think you could do that very comfortably as well. This one is also going to house your 3rd safe. So this safe, unfortunately, is not working. I've tried it a few times, but I love that it's large. It fits laptops, which is always a plus. And you're going to have a refrigerator here too, the 2nd refrigerator in this room. This is also a fully stocked mini bar. So you can have whatever you want to in here. And if you want to have them refill that, they will do it, as drinks are fully included with Star Class in the 2-bedroom Aqua Suite. You've got the Lavazza coffee maker. You guys know I love that. I actually debated on making some prior to this video, but luckily I think I got some good energy going on. And then all the champagne that has been brought to this room, we are about champagned out at this point. So they keep sending bottles of champagne. They also keep sending fruit, cookies, and chocolate-covered strawberries, which are fantastic on the first day, but they literally bring them morning, noon, and night. We are chocolate-covered strawberry and fruit out. Luckily, they have purple grapes in there, which is my personal favorite. The couch here is relatively comfortable. I have sat on it several times. It does pull out into a full bed, so it's a good place to sit. We've also, I should call it out, rearranged the furniture a little bit. So the table that is there was actually over here up against your 2nd closet, or actually I guess this will be the 4th closet. So this is one that one of my friends is using, and he couldn't access it because the table was there. So we opened up the room a little bit, moved a chair over there, and moved the table here. You also are going to have some bench seating back here, which works really well with the table. This room to me feels a bit dated. So when I say that, look at the curtains in this room. The lighting probably is not the best, but you can see they're even using duct tape on the curtains to keep them fully closed so that you don't have light coming in. It's not a great material. There's no good way to open these curtains back here. I've been walking on the couch to be able to push these curtains closed. It's just not a really nice or high-end feel like you would expect for a room of this cost. You'll see that they did bring us a beautiful 40th birthday cake, red velvet, that we have destroyed at this point. But the macaroons on it were my absolute favorite. And I'll just quickly show you the closet over here just to see what all is in it, or same space, same concept. So if you are paying for this room, chances are you're paying for it because of that view right there, the Aqua Theater. So let's head on outside to check out what it looks like on the outside balcony of a 2-bedroom Aqua Suite. Now it is, first of all, I'll say huge. It is the biggest balcony I have ever had at sea, and it goes both to the left side and to the right side. So I'll start with a quick tour of the right-hand side. We've moved some of our extra chairs over here, so we're getting really good sun today, but that's actually not been the case on most of this sailing. It's been extremely shady with the overhangs that are here. And we've got some mismatched chairs that were actually out in the main section. We've moved them over here just to get them out of the way because we didn't need all of these, but it would have been nice if they were kind of matched together. Again, high-end suite, like we like to think they think through this stuff. And then over here is the true money maker, if you will. So you've got a beautiful dining table that I love to sit at. You've got 2 lounge chairs that we have positioned to watch the Aqua show. So we had a good group of folks over last night to watch it with us. So if we have this nice of a room, it's always good to share that with others. And we did have people to come over and watch the 9:30 showing of the Aqua show, 80s Aqua show with us. So it is a very good sized balcony. We pull chairs up. They even fit in between here to be able to see the money maker. Now you probably can hear some of the movie in the background. If you wanted to come out here and watch a movie, you could totally do that. You can watch people on the rock climbing wall. You can see people in other Aqua Suites that are getting some sun. And you've got the ultimate great abyss, or the ultimate abyss, that starts all the way at the top and is gonna flow down or have people come from I think that's from the 16th floor all the way to the 5th floor. And you can hear them screaming in the cabin every now and again, those that really don't enjoy that nice of a drop off. But there are just some wonderful views here of the Aqua show, and it's a really, really great time for you and your family to be able to watch the show from a different advantage point. So if you do get the chance to see it from the actual seats downstairs, that is an amazing advantage point. But coming up here, it gives you a different perspective on the Aqua show, and you can kind of see some behind the scenes things, because you can look into the actual pool from all the way up here. And just as a side note, that pool is 17 feet 9 inches deep. I think that comes out to be about 8.5 meters is what that's, it's either 5.5 or 8.5 meters is what that converts into. So this is a nice room. It's got a lot of space in it, but there's a lot of things that I really don't care for in this room. The first is just the overall layout and design. There are better options on the ship that you can stay in. Look towards the 1-bedroom Aqua Suite. Like, we actually think that it'd be better if somebody was sleeping on the couch and we had the layout of the 1-bedroom versus this 2-bedroom situation. It's good to have 2 different bedrooms, but we would have been fine, probably even better off in a 1-bedroom. Check out also the Crown Loft Suite. So that is a beautiful room that is much, much, much nicer than this room. We're also really upset that it doesn't get Wi-Fi in the room. It has been a pain point. We've had to go to, if I want to use the computer to upload a video, I have to go to the card room or somewhere else to be able to get connectivity that can even function on my computer. I don't get any calls at night, which for you all that want to keep connectivity back home, it's everybody's worst fear that something happens in the middle of the night and they need to get hold of you. If my phone is in my bedroom, I have no reception whatsoever, and so nobody can get up with me during that time. And if I put it outside of the room, I'm not going to hear it ringing anyway. So there's really no good solution there. The Star Class benefits are... Hold that thought. All right, sorry about that. Where were we? So, Star Class benefits. And again, I'm going to make a whole different video that I'll link here on the Star Class benefits. But a lot of it's just things that we don't take value in. Like, we definitely like having an internet package. The specialty restaurant package is something we do appreciate. Though, honestly, like, unlimited specialty dining on a 7-night cruise is just a lot. Especially when you have the coastal kitchen, which is also a really great option for lesser suites without the Star Class, and they have really good food there as well. I'm not a drinker, so the beverage package, the ultimate beverage package, doesn't really save me any money. And I also get drinks from the Crown and Anchor Society. I get up to 6 drinks a day already, so that's just not something that we find benefit in. And we have a genie, and the genie has been great. He's super nice, but I don't know if we really know how to use him the best, or we've just cruised so often that, we kind of know a lot of the answers ourselves. If it is your first time cruising and you're cruising with a larger family, I think a genie would be a great touch. But for us, it's been nice, but something that I'm sure we probably haven't fully utilized. All right, everybody, this is Brandon, the Weekend Cruiser, asking you to consider other rooms other than the 2-bedroom Aqua Suite here on Royal Caribbean's Oasis of the Seas, and hoping, as always, to see you on a weekend cruise soon.